BBL, late looking towards the B site, but these players on the other side of the map, they've got to still try to find something. Sociable loses his life in that attempt.
Yeah, now this attack is incredibly split. 2 players one side, 2 players the other. A constant proactive push from Heretics to rotate around the map, maybe having expectations that B would now be the target. And what Boo, the main thing will be when that knife comes back online. If it's within the next few seconds, he might be able to catch 2 players as they look to go in towards this A site.
They played their standard pistol, or it looked like it to A, then back to B, now back to A. The reward is huge. Boo, knife not gonna land for info either. He was worried about the space given up on Arc, but he should have been worried about main. Now realizing that, but already site's being taken. Plant will be coming in shortly.
Just to deny the default position. In fact, more utility being expended. Maybe an adaptation from BBL trying to place themselves differently. Rienzo still connecting the shot. In fact, every shot for a moment up until Vac finds a couple. This does leave Profek in a clutch, but in a 1 versus 3, no chance.
Full utility. This could be dangerous.
They also still have potential to just look to deny the plant. A lot of that has been the goal. 11 already taking. A lot of extra space, and Vac holds the line to stop any shenanigans. The problem is every tag makes things more and more dangerous. In fact, Miniboo looking to just do an incredible amount. The fact, though, is those trades have gone the way, at least for now, of the attack.
Players remaining of rifles, though. This round is far from won. Now a little bit closer, though. Boo is strangled for control. Nothing to do. You're thinking about that Armageddon, it's close and online. I think Rianz might be setting it up as we speak. First tap goes in. Flash. As Team Heretics are attempting to retake control. In fact, I didn't think Woot had an angle, but just a small gap around that smoke. In comes the ultimate, but it will be dodged. Yumpy stepping into the smoke and making it back to site safely. At least keeping some control on the site itself, but his teammates are smoked out, and now they're about to overwhelm him. Luckily, no flashes online for the side of Team Heretics. Boo's already burned his, so Yumpy's gonna have to stand his ground, at least have a chance in an even fight. As he falls, time starts to tick away. Star already there. That's gonna buy a little bit more time. Stop the defuse a second longer. It's a little whiffy from back though, down to just 2. In fact, 1! Defending the spike, and it's Profek holding his ground against the odds. It looks like he's got it! On. Oh, he's sticking around. He's staying up close.
Oh, he's going forward, you mean?
Yeah. He was sticking around. Now he stepped into the fray. Great shot by 11. And now look who's waiting inside the smoke. It's Yumpy. Oh, BBL delivering again. Every game from this squad is a treat. And we know Pearl is somewhere that they're going to do damage to the best of the best. And you're seeing it here. A 4-2 start for the attacking side. Yeah, that space is just going to be conceded. They need a safe ground to stand and fight from. Woot through the smoke, goes down after 1, and Miniboo gets nothing. Heretics are locked out. 3 players in the spawn, full control for BBL. A plant soon to come in. As you'd imagine, with 18 seconds left, maybe not. They're just going to take everybody down. Benji, 70 health, and it's the jump from Yumpy. Shorty in hand.
Around that mid position, they're trying to bait players into that rotation back. Levin also selling the idea that they're moving this way. That's a big kill, though. Already getting rid of Sociable. The same tech is being utilized again. I think Levin got a little bit lost with his own tech. Didn't know that he was stood right next to an opponent. Now, without that opener, without that success they had last time, they have got to try and get past 3, make that 4 within this A site.
Yeah, EBS is going to need to give me a replay of that Yoru Wolf. That was a blunder and how it's done. Killjoy ult comes into play. 17 seconds on the clock. Well, are you going to stick that plant? Oh, apparently you're going to try. You're going to try your damnedest. That is a tight margin. I don't know if you've got that just about. 1 player detained, though. And he ain't going to be doing anything with Profek. 4 opponents, and he swings out from a... Stolen out of their hands. Operator recovered by Yumpy as well.
The attack are going to play deep as well because of the fact they have Cosmic Divide.
It's being put into play. 11 in a bit of danger. I think he's got a gate crash to fall back to, and he won't be able to either. Guided salvo claims Profek. Back on backside. He's flown under the radar. They haven't detected him just yet. That gets a double on the board. It makes it possible for Yumpy. He can see when it's being diffused, and the shock darts primed and ready. The first lands, big damage. The second on its way, but it's already halved. And he needs to land this shot. They lined up, but the shot did not connect. And it's Rienz to return the favor. Until that knife comes back.
Well, he's just used it. I think that was the thing. He used it probably like 15 seconds ago, expecting them to be deep in position. So it's not going to be denied, but the fact is Benji has gone absolutely nowhere.
He takes the term anchor quite seriously. Unfortunately, he sinks just like where the chances for this round to go to Heretics may slip apart as well. Boo was to go down. He throws the nade though, and that gets the kill. That wins the round on time. Beautiful play.
No doubt is that Sword looking to go that little bit more aggressive, already spotting out opponents, has to be careful of that second one, or maybe he doesn't. Rien's already gone, and with the spike only just being retrieved now, it's going to be a tough position for them to get back into, especially now that he's seen Woot.
Yeah, this is the danger, especially in pistol rounds. Sociable, he didn't get to really have any flair to it in the previous one. Here already picking up one with the Headhunter. 5 shots ready to be sent quickly towards Heretics players. Never mind, Benji has ripped his head off. The site has not been fully taken just yet, though. Still a bit of a brawl brewing, leaving Boo alone with 10 seconds. Reveal catches him, but no one is there to take the planter down. Boo gets the reset, but he's got Yumpy and Vac. They know exactly where he is.
Yeah, winning it from this position would need an isolated Jewel. Goes up to shoot the flash. That's really nice. I was looking at Yumpy. As long as you're not overzealous yourself, this should be a done deal.
I think shock dart attempt for a little extra damage. Maybe if they got lucky with that. But stepping into the smoke with 2 players, one of which is Woot awaiting you, it is not going to go well. Sociable. He was here early. He'll be the last one to leave. Idea to make it a bit more costly. Doesn't land it. Look,
Perfect's still the real danger here. Just sat within the smoke, timing ticking away. He makes a move. I think it's maybe the worst possible moment. But there is the shot that lands. It's been coming. Finally, Sociable's able to enter the scoreboard. Maybe at the perfect moment. Benji, though, still clinging to life. Another on the board for him. There's still a chance.
It's not over just yet, but look what Heretics have. No utility, except for that one nano swarm. They want to fight, they're going to have to do it dry, just swinging in, and that's exactly what Boo does. A beautiful connection from Benji. And the boys of Heretics pull it across the line. Has been chipped away by Team Heretics. Oh, it's a big play from Levin. In there for 2. Doesn't quite get out, but... And I mean, they do lose Profek as well. We've ended up in a bit more of a neck-and-neck situation than I think BBL would like. Big mid control at least from them. Good passive B control as well. But the real danger is if they just commit to this A-site hit on Heretics, they're going to have one person standing in their way, the leader of BBL, and then it will be a difficult retake for the remaining players to actually make happen.
Peeked behind, something we maybe didn't see.
Obscuring big concealment.
Here they go into the site. Yumpy knows that giving this up for the afterplan is going to be rough. A fragment from Boo as well. It left him a tiny gap. Oh, there was a moment where Boo could have died there. They weren't expecting the re-peek through. Instead, a post plant. Advantage in terms of HP, but that doesn't last for long. Vac's done well.
And take a look at Art as well. Sociable on the way around. He's got a free kill. They thought we killed Profek. No one's going to come behind us in Art this time, guys, right? But, well, you're wrong. And wrong again. Nice shots by Sociable. You see Yoru take this, he can get out of there, but with Sociable, he can only back off to this corner. That's why he needs Yumpy. The second player pushing up with him makes the difference. What a frustrating start to a round. Heretics coming in, no doubt, saying, all right, this is where we get back in. We bounce back, deliver the damage, the beat down onto BBL, but instead, it's BBL biting back. Sure, they lose Profek, but Levin's right in there for the trade. And Boo, with the spike.
Amount of damage on his way in. Such a passive hold from the defense as well. They are making sure this round is locked. They're going in with that dimensional drift, using that ultimate just to try and play with their opponent. There is nowhere safe for Boo to hide in at this stage. And well, he won't even get that first fight. Still taking them some time. They got stuck behind the wall. That was it.
Oh!
The wall went up, the shear, and it trapped the spike. I think it was when Miniboo dived through it, so they've been allowed at least a little bit of extra time. The problem is, again, like Boo's now going to commit his own ultimate.
Spike planted.
No utility to try and get back into the site. A fight for Prophet is available. That's one, at least in the spam. Not on the right angle to deny it. Again, don't give this man too much of an angle. We know what he can do with it. The problem is this crossfire. He needs to isolate immediately, and he's not even going to get past Benji.
But just a little bit of extra time ultimately wasn't capitalized on. Oh, that's through the door!
Evan down early. Yummy's got to be careful. He's still in his drone, but eventually will be out of it. The problem is they're already looking out of this round. He needs another big individual play if it's going to turn, and he does well. Another double. Sociable could! Oh, he could have evened it up. Instead, though, well, Benji is going, and he is killing. Another round on the board.
The reveal goes deep. There's the shot. Immediately gets out. Doesn't overstay his welcome. It's good. No punish from Mini. Boo! Until now.
Yeah. That's not ideal. Re-aggression as well. Catches Levin. Yumpy torn between two angles of which teammate to help, and ended up not really being able to support either of them. And you can see the attacker being so dynamic in their response. An immediate change back over towards the other side. I like this, though. Use of the Steel Garden to take away their guns. There's only 20 seconds left. If they wait this out, they could be in trouble.
They know they have to go, but now reinforcements are here! Mini deals with them in an instant, and Prophet falls right after.
Can't be long.
Definitely feels like BBL in this defense. It's been an impossible task fighting the tide of Team Heretics. There is no stopping it. Hunter's Fury won't find anything. Heretics just waited, and now they step in to claim the space that is essentially being given to them. Plant secured. Sure, the wall goes up, but to what end? It buys them some time, but unless they're going to start this defuse right here and now, it won't have that much impact. Boo around the side is huge! That's a triple from Boo! Back alone! To make this work, to keep them in it, he's got two opponents, and they're hiding away. They're not giving him any opportunities. It's Boo with two players right in front of him, and he almost got both.
He's a rat, but can he get anything done? With a sheriff from there, it can be difficult. The rest of the team, the thing is, he's kind of bought them time. Just by being in that position, spotting that many players, they can get into the afterplan, and the attackers, it looks like they still want to be proactive. Miniboo taking contact.
They're expecting that play to come in this way, where the players were spotted in the spawn. So two of the Heretics players go towards Mound. They clear this out. Now they see no one. The nade slows them down long enough that Heretics can now set up. They realize no one's coming behind. They've all rotated. There's the at least Fade alongside Cypher spotted. I think they know Omen's there as well. That's all the information. Now, all that's left to do is find the kills. Huge damage done on the wall banks. And now, trouble, because that spike being defused will have plenty bullets flying at it. I don't think they got it half. The fights need to be won by BBL here and now. And the time is already too far gone. Woot! Perhaps it will find value. Vac, a danger man up close, hiding inside the smoke. Yumpy, the real danger man, he just swung wide. That prompts Vac to do the same, claiming backside control and spotting another on the site, dealing damage to Rien's, also known to be there. They're starting to put this squad in a box, and you can guess that someone's around Mound. A smoke should be online for Prophet. Paranoia used. It doesn't catch them, though. Still on the site, ready to fight as Rien's connecting the first. Benji steps in to help, and now suddenly the script is being flipped. That's a dangerous push from Prophet, just straight through the smoke. Nothing to be found by it. And Social, well, bar the one, but with time ticking and two players still alive, this should be an impossible clutch for Sociable. The Nano doesn't make it that much more difficult, but the player peeking on top of Mound certainly does. What? 100%. This is a different team. This isn't GX, as I think you could guess from the logo. That'd be the same region, but that's about it. Nice damage. It's just pistols they're up against, and you can see how quickly they come.
Showstopper used immediately. Good luck, Yumpy, and good night.
Clean opener. Problem with these ultimates, high impact. Big opener plant secured on the back of it, and they even got a bit of control towards the broken door. I mean, at this point, it's again a couple seconds in, and BBL have to try to find a solution. Cosmic Divide comes in to make it a little bit more difficult. I love Sociable's attempt It's spamming inside that smoke. It's sneaking through the Cosmic Divide. It nearly got him a kill. Miniboo is left on 6 HP, yet still he is alive, drawing breath on that site. Finally, he falls, but the trades come in quickly. A beautiful touch. Really, chef's kiss on that one. It's going to try to deny some of the control that BBL have. Can't deny that side angle. Profek does beautifully to find that. I've been looking for a little bit more, but Profek, I mean, they know he's here. They know he's here. This swing won't catch anyone off guard. And Boo is quick to deliver. Re-ends in the same boat. That's a showstopper thrown through, Tom. It might give them a chance. It depends where the spike goes, if these weapons can be retrievable, and if Yumpy and Vac can group up. But it's kept it in a 2v2.
They've done well from this point onwards, but can they convert it? As you said, a showstopper here. Oh, I think Wood's actually going to tank that. No, he missed just slightly. That means the damage wasn't anywhere near as much as maybe first thought to be. Both players looking to play on the edge of this smoke, and instead, it's those low-buy weapons.
Whether it gets a reward or not remains to be seen. Yuppie is pushed up in B main. It's an off angle. It's one that's not being checked right now. He's been spotted, but got the kill in time. Fades around the corner as well. That buys time for teammates to come swooping into the site. And Profek, but nothing's landing. And now he's in a lot of danger. That door is open. Uses the ult to try to force them back, stop them from pushing. Rienz goes down. I think that was a spam through the smoke from back that finds its mark.
What?
What was that? Yumpy does the exact same, albeit in a bit more ridiculous of a manner. That forces the lockdown, which has detained at least one, slowing the return of BBL. But the numbers still sit in their favor, and someone has to be the one to seek those kills. Sitting on the site, waiting, surely is a death sentence. The nade, it corrals them all to the back site. BBL able to group and get a foothold on the site, but there is a gap, and Wood exploits that perfectly. Backside control, maintained, and the spike ticks further and further away. BBL, the ones with pressure on their shoulders. An attempt to draw them into that smoke, but the defuse is tapped, but Benji Fishy wins his duel up top. They're holding control for a moment with Boo left to run this clock down just a little bit further, and he might have done it. He just survives as long as he can. And Profek.
The door breaking. He's got to choose to stand and fight, or, well, stand and fight. He's lost the battle to Benji. But even still, the door being opened has managed to get a kill for Yumpy. They're turning this back already, just as the plant goes down.
Cosmic Divide blocks out B main, though. This is a big problem. Even Vac has to now wonder, has Boo fallen back to his teammates? Are they just waiting sociable up in heaven? This is a wide net being cast by BBL. The side of that net a little bit thin, though, and it's being sliced apart. Team Heretics, they have... Stun goes in, but it won't deter them. Space already taken, but there it is, the kill for Yumpy. The Rolling Thunder online. The risk outside of C, though, was massive, and they used the Rolling Thunder, and it hasn't come up. Boo! Boo took his ult out! What's going on? What is happening? He gets caught with the ult! This round is pure madness! A showstopper available thanks to the kill from Levin. And now, the C site that they were on their way towards, it's not going to be quite as safe as you might have thought. He's toying with the idea. It's coming. Showstopper used, fired, but he's deleted right after. Sociable 1v1, that re-ends. That's the benefit of buying the wall bang weapons. You can't afford Node and get the Guardian. It's, you know, some players would say it's all right. Scream thinks it's good. Back, nice shot. He's got another player on the left he doesn't know about. There he is, though. Okay, it turns out to be a bit of a bait. Showstopper fired in by Miniboo. He is going to find it tough to find a kill. Levin's behind them.
You should run.
Levin's walking up. They seem aware of it. The timing, though, is key. He's got the shot. Nade fired in as well, just in time. Woot needs to move. He's low, so there's no one that can deny that lockdown being broken. And with the nade taking loot, and Levin onto Miniboo. This round, from a surefire victory, the pressure sits on Boo. He knows where both of these players are, but will not. Blinded up, Profek finally pumps the brakes, but waiting for his teammates. Wood at least finding a first, emerging from that smoke seems to be a death sentence, and so no one else will try till the flash pops. Smoke fades, but there's another there blocking the way. And for BBL, sure, boots are on the ground. They've claimed control of the site, but there's too many opponents to risk a plant. They have to brave the push. Great reveal, huge in fact. The wall bang from Sociable and Vac. The shot clean from Yumpy. And a 3v2 as a result. That reveal has just turned the tide.
It seems like this is a map of fades. They've already killed one on the opposition. A bit of an awkward fight, but Sociable still gets the job done. And now it's left on to Miniboo. First comes easy, the rest is going to be up to if anybody gives him a fight, and they do, but both at the same time.
And Gamble a little bit more towards the B side.
This is where the Nightfall comes in, but it's been dodged. Cage will be there to try and deny, re-ends the space, but he's already managed to highlight 2 players. We talked about those haunts on the other side. This time, it's re-ends. Well, I say this time, it has been throughout this map. An incredible performance, Spike on the deck. Sociable is going to be spotted. No chance for any sneaky behavior, and in fact, there's only 15 seconds left now on the clock for Profik. Holding onto the gun may not even serve with much value unless he can find himself an upgrade.
Just plant and die.
I think it may just be the latter.
Yeah, I think it was either that or attempt. Is BBL to have no info and play late Gamble into the C side, into the stack up.
30 seconds left.
Showstopper ready to go. Benji lands the first, and well, the Showstopper actually gets absolutely nothing. Now they have to walk back into the hands of Riens. And Boo, who's now rotated into position. There is 13 seconds. I don't know if they go for this. If he can catch someone, but I'm just looking at Boo waiting. Timing here is absolutely everything, and again, this guy has the perfect read.
He's too smart. Something needs to be done about this guy. BBL, they try to throw something else out there. It doesn't work.
They dodged him.
Sure, sidestepping, but look, it's a 5v3. Vac needs to make a big play. Boo is again watching for the player trying to sneak up on him. He's just ready for every play. Now they've got an angle to deny this spike. They've actually killed one. They don't know that that wasn't the diffuser. It's halved already. Yumpy alone knows there's a player by the door, catches his head, and now it's Benji Fishy against the rolling. Oh no, Yumpy! He gave it away!
In with mostly Guardians. A faster move attempted and a much better start. They've at least cleared one. There's nowhere for Benji to go. He still gets a kill.
Exactly where
This is one of the first times we've seen them with an advantage in one of these rounds.
Yeah, it's a first successful C take, I suppose.
Thunder.
Rolling Thunder for Bo's Blind. Yeah, good job. They saved that one over. 6 rounds in a row needed. It could be the first domino to fall. We don't expect to see Rolling Thunder used here. It should be safe. But a kill going the way of Heretics, and that plan goes out the window. BBL, Yumpy. Wow, that previous round lit a fire under him, evidently. Looking hot to the touch as 12-6 turns 12-7. Boo left to save this weapon. Heretics, well, they'll finally taste defeat in a round, but defeat in the map is a long way away. It would have to be overtime, and even getting there is going to be a challenge.
It seems like Boo's attempt here is to do as much damage as possible. They've got spare credits, so what in this map is A-side control. They already have it, but you don't want to face up against Riens and miss.
Yeah, you face that storm head on, and it'll take the wind out of your sails. For Heretics, 4 ultis. BBL, 2 high-impact ones, but when to use them is the real problem they have to solve. Miniboo on his way around. Rolling Thunder used on A. Okay, Vac, I mean, he's just used a cage, though. Miniboo knows that he's on the B side. He knows they might be coming back in this direction. He's sticking around, and that Showstopper will be quick to be fired in, or at least if it is quickly fired in, they're in trouble. Here it is. Knowing that there's still players close by. One goes far, one goes close, nothing. Lands for damage. Nade is good. Levin pushed forward and it's into an off. He doesn't know what's just around that corner, but he won't walk into it. The lockdown instead, sending them in the other direction, buying space for Heretics as they now move to the site with a cosmic divide that has to be pushed through. This is an uphill battle indeed. Already halfway on that diffuse. Someone needs to step in. They don't even make it past